Okay, we got a Pokemon and a Digimon. None of them can compare to our boy Peng-Uno, but Palmon, welcome to the team. Alrighty, Palmon is up. That Gumas is still maximum aggro for some reason. Not sure why. Uh, Probably don't want to mess with him. Not he's going through something. He's a little emotional right now. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do, where we can go, who we can be. Alright, now, I was debating whether I could make this jump or not, this yumpins. I think I can now. Do I risk it, chat? Do I risk it for the biscuit? I don't got a choice, I gotta go for it. Chat, here I go. Oh, we're not gonna make it, chat. We're not gonna make it, chat. We're not gonna make it. Well, we didn't make it. We didn't make it, but we just might live. Ooh, that was close. I thought you died instantaneously, like drown instantly. But we didn't. We did not drown instantly. We lived instantly. Very nearly a drown instantly. We don't mention that. As far as anyone else is concerned, we made that glide, but that tells me two things. One, I got limited bow ammo left. 1 in 35, so yeah, that's gonna be a little tough, but we'll manage. We'll manage. Lots of pals in the water with a fishing thing. So yeah, there must be a special grade of pal that you can fish up every now and again. That's why they got the sparkles on them. Alright, this I know I can make. So let's go ahead, make that one, and then we're going on. Alright, let's keep on moving. Keep it going. Now, we want to make our way into the Red Dead Mountains. Alright, that's a new pal that we haven't gotten before. So we get our boy Peng-Uno. He's gonna help us here. He's gonna pang all over this boy. Slap him. Goodness gracious, I was gonna capture that, buddy. Holy moly, he definitely, he don't hold back, do he? He just wombo comboed him. That's our boy, that's Peng-Uno for you, though. Peng-Uno, he don't stop. Wait, is that? Chat. Chat. Shh, chat. Chat. Chat, chat, chat. Chat. Got one, chat. We got one. A frozen egg, chat. We got a frozen egg. We got our first egg of the series, chat. That is a mon that we can use. We can't use it yet. It's gotta hatch first. But when it does, oh, that's gonna be a blessed day. Now, how strong is a Dinosaur, huh? I know what you are. Ooh, 16. Yeah, no, sweet 16. Enjoy your sweet 16. I'm gonna go ahead and let you just, you be you, and, I'm gonna go be me somewhere far away from triggering your aggro. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Chatteronis. Let's keep it going here. So how you guys doing out there in internet land today? Everybody doing nice? Hope you're having fun. Hope you're living your best life. And if you're not living your best life, live your second best life. I'm not sending out Peng-Uno. He's too vicious. Oh yeah, Peng-Uno would have killed you already, pal. You're lucky you only got me to deal with. Yeah, get hit. Take a little peg damage there. Bam! How did you get out? Get back in there. When they were saying that, wowee. Oh, he's got a buddy. He's got a friend. And it ain't in me. Where'd his friend go? Okay. I understand. I understand you need another shot in order to get just weak enough to do something. Bam. Ouch. Chat, we got him. We got him. He's a generic. We can't use him, but we got the XP for him, and we got the PAL entry. Now the question is, oh, we gotta summon Peng-Uno for this. This guy's a little bit tough for us. Ooh, Peng-Uno is just absolutely a monster. Did you see that damage? Peng-Uno, come back, because you will kill him. I know you. I know how your boy Peng-Uno goes. I know how he goes. He just slaughters. He's an avenging angel, that Peng-Uno. He doesn't hold back. He doesn't hold back at all. Alright, so we're running a little low on PAL spheres here. Until Vixie gets its stuff going, we're not really gonna have an option of doing much. Not really gonna have an option here. Once we get Vixie going, we're gonna get arrows, we're gonna get PAL spheres, we're gonna get everything we need. Vixie is key to early game everything. Absolutely early game beast for keeping you well stocked up. Problem is, I gotta have a renewable source of basically everything in order to keep a Vixie alive and working. And that's gonna be a little bit of a tricky situation. So, we're gonna keep looking. Yeah, you taunted me with your fishy faces, but I'll get you. I'll get you. Alright, here we go. Now, what can we actually climb here? Because I know there's probably some good stuff at the top of this mountain here, or it's a complete waste of time. So we're going to find out, one way or the other, which one it is. Let's take a look here. Climbing on up through the big time. I finally got my piece of the pie. Alrighty, lots of good handholds and footholds here. Sometimes you just gotta climb on midair. I think I see something up there, chat. What's up there? Do you see? Bets on what it is. Bets on what it is. Is it a treasure chest? Is it an egg? Is that maybe an egg up there? Might be. Chat, I think it's another egg. I think it's a fire egg, chat. I think it's a fire egg. Chat. That's young flame. That's young bars. That's young bars right there. Alright. We got another friend. You got another friend in me. That was worth it, chat. That was worth the climb. We are gonna be starving for pals, whether they are for synchro, whether they're for anything. We're gonna be low on pals. So therefore, any pal that we can pick up from an egg hatch or from a rescue / permanent enslavement, that is what we're gonna do. That is what we need to do. It has to happen, Chad. It has to happen. That's a Sparkit, I think. Yeah, that's a Sparkit. Luckily, non-aggressive Raichu knockoff. See you guys later. This is another good spot for a base. And I think what we got is a little more defendable. Just a little bit better. At the desert church here, I think there might be a thing we can use around here somewhere. And meanwhile, though, give me mushrooms. Can't remember what mushrooms are for. Yeah, guy says he has 100 hours in the game. Can't remember what mushrooms do. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, you believe me, right? You believe me. Alright. There's the statue. See, chat? I have played this game before. I know what's in this game, okay? I know what's in this game, okay? I know I don't look like it. I know I look like I smell funny. But I promise you, I understand. Vixie, you're done. Or not. That was a shot. You know what? Get in the ball. Get in the ball. You do too much damage. Yep, you do too much damage. Alrighty then. Well, we got riggedy wrecked a long freaking way away. That's my glider gone. That's everything gone. That's the pain of getting whited out when you're a rocket grunt. That means that if you lose your ride, you are walking. You are Christopher walking. Alrighty then. We got a long way to go. We got a hike on us, and it's gonna get dark soon, which means it's gonna get cold, which means it's gonna get bad. Luckily, we got more stamina ups than we have ever had before. See a lift monk effigy in the distance. Without my glider, I am not confident in going after that, so we're just gonna have to keep it going. Moseying on over. Should I hit the statue first? Should I hit the statue? I got greedy. I got greedy. I got needy. I got weedy. Yep, all of it, Chad. All of it. It was a bad thing what happened to me, Chad. I should have been more conscientious. I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Alright, Chad. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. The opportunity to get a fusion Vixie was just too much for me. I got overcome by the rocket greed. The rocket greed gets you every time. Every time, Chad. Every single heckin' time. Ain't nothing in that cage, right, Chad? Ow. Ain't nothing in there, though, right? Ain't nothing in there, though, right? Yeah. Ain't nothing. Ain't not a thing to worry about, Chad. Ain't not a thing. Alright. Well, obviously, we can't make that run, but we know for a fact that we can make this climb. So, alright. There's a stuff blinking in the distance. Let's go ahead and get over there and get that going. Yep. There's the cold damage. That's the good stuff. Alright. Let's try to get there as quickly as we can. They're gonna be like dire wolves out and all sorts of things we don't want to mess with without armor. Heck, even a Vixie was too strong for us without armor, so we're feeling particularly naked right now. Not exactly a great position to be in. We're taking cold damage. We got no food. So basically, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. But, we're already back. We're back in action. We're blue on black. So, did I get it and just screw this up? Hey, it's a Cremus. That's a little guy. Not the Vixie I was looking for, though. These are not the Vixies you were looking for. Unfreaking fortunate. Unfreaking fortunate, chat. Alright. Yeah, Peng-Gullet, you're up. We're gonna put some damage on him. Please do not kill him. Holy moly, dude. Alright, that's a new pal to add to the list. Very nice, very nice. Can't use him, but he makes good medical merchant. Metal merchant, I'm sorry. Hey, it's Zoe. Aren't you like a boss lady of one of the towers? What do you want? You're not from around here. Don't get all friendly with me. If it's a fight you're after, fine. I'll take you on. If you're serious, come to the tower. Not that you stand a chance. Now get lost. Oh yeah, you're real full of it now. Oh, I see ya. Oh, I hear ya, and I see ya, and I smell ya, and you smell terrible. Absolutely, go take a shower. Alrighty there. Now we have taken a lot. I know why we're taking so much damage, because we got no armor. Because our armor just crapped out on us. Absolutely got de-eleted. Well, let's use some baked berries, get some food in us. That'll help. Will help. But no armor, that's a problem. Again, we're naked again, like a newborn Baba Booey. We'll just have to take that into account and under advisement here. Pretty slow night tonight, people. If anybody wants to join in, say hello, please do. Always welcome to having somebody new. Who cries? Who cries? Or who cried these is what I'm saying. Alright. You know what? But fighting two at the same time, is that smart? No, probably not. I'm gonna do it anyway. Get him. Get him, Pangullet. Get him. Alright, there goes one. Alright, let's keep on ducking and weaving. Alright, and we got him. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect time to have got him. Meanwhile, though, we're actually gonna have to go and teleport back to base because we are taking too much cold damage. It is wicked cold out here for armor that doesn't quite work. I thought your health just hung out at 0 when it's mild cold. Apparently I am wrong. Apparently the weather is too much for the simple mind to handle. Knocked out by a cold breeze. Wowee. Absolute wowee. Alrighty, let's fast travel on over and claim our stuffs again. Wow. I am surprised. Not pleasant. Not my intention. And not my intention. Alrighty, let's grab our stuff so we're marginally less naked here. Yeah, we can get our stuff. 5 megaspheres though. 5 whole megaspheres. Broken armor though, that sucks. We're gonna go ahead and get that all fixed up. All fixed up back at base. Alright. Now we really should try to get something set up. Something here. I think we can actually base upgrade, right? We need a pal working on the base. Alright, pal box management. What can we do here? Who do we want to work at the base? First off, you guys cannot work. You are trash. You belong in the trash. Now, we're gonna move you over and you over, and both of you are gonna get locked in. Done. Dunzo. Dunzo. Now the question is, who do we send to work? You got a little bit of everything, and you can plant. That's huge. You can plant, you can haul, you can do everything. Alright, you're working. Pal box. That means that we can do our first base upgrade. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in again. Already. We got so much power coming to us, and we got to build 2 more beds. Perfect, because that's exactly what I needed to do, to build 2 more pal beds. Alrighty then. Let's Go into our build menu here. Find in some beds here. Straw pile beds. Alright. Overlaps with something. Right, and then we'll build that. And then build one right there. Perfect. Alright. Alright, let's get these beds built up. Now here's the plan, okay? Here's the plan, chat. Very simple plan. Simple and clean, as they once said in Kingdom Hearts. Very simple, very clean, okay? We got them working nice and hard. All we need to do is we need to, and unfortunately I hate to do this, but our boy is gonna have to go to work. Both of these two are gonna have to go to work. I hate to say it. Hate to say it. I absolutely do. Alrighty then. They're gonna max out into the boxes. We gotta build another wooden storage chest here. Place that down. Alright. And then once this is built, we need to make sure that there's stacks and everything that we're gonna need. So we're gonna put that in there. We have a flame organ sack. We do not. So we're gonna throw in the flame organ. We'll throw in some money. Are they just throwing wood anywhere? Yeah, I'll just throw in wood anywhere. Okay, understood. Understood. They're just gonna do whatever they want. That's fine. The ancient city pots we'll throw in there. I don't want to lose those. They're actually quite good. Throw that in there. Throw some bones in there. We'll throw some wool in there. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then in the feed barrel here, I can afford to put some good stuff in there. So we'll put in the mushrooms, put in the pork, put in the lamb ball meat, and we'll call it a day with that particular portion of today's program. All these basic stuffs, they're not bad. Alright, we need to now build berry plantations now. Don't want to bury the plantations, we want to make some berry plantations. And I'm thinking that we can probably build them like right around here. Yeah, we'll go one. We need more wood. I can make that happen, I can make that happen. Alright, chop them down. Alright, we got another robot in the chat. Hello, Dr. Robotnik over there. You are a miserable son of a gun. Not a fan of you, but whatever it is. Welcome. I hope that you delete yourself, you bot. Tin Man. Get out of here. Alright, alright, alright. So we got one berry plantation already going. We're gonna build a second one. Oh boy, that's a little gnarly, a little narwhally. But it isn't the generally right. Ooh, that's crunchy. Not sure. You know what? Build it. Build it. It's weird, but we'll build it. Again, this space is not permanent. This is very, very temporary. Wood and stone are now both a problem. Alright, well I can take care of the wood right away. The stone might take a little travel time. Work on it though. We'll work on it. Yeah, what's up with all the bot stuff recently, eh? Alright, wood. We got a plenty coming at us. Would you like some wood? Yes, I would. I absolutely would. Thank you for asking. As far as the stream schedule goes, boys and girls, we'll probably go till around 1:30-ish. Then after that, I gotta get some nice R&R. Curl up with a good book that I can then throw onto the fire to keep me warm while I rest. As one does. As one does. We're gonna repair some things here. Stone axe has gotta get a good repair on it. Good repair. The cloth armor. Gonna require some actual cloth. Luckily, I think I can make some of that. So, let's see. We want to leave some raw wool because I think some things need it. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alrighty then. We wanna definitely repair the durability on that. Alright, how's our bow condition? A little rough, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, it's a little tough out there. Now the next big thing, we gotta go and get some. Why would you would? Go. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? Oh, you would. Yep, you for sure would. Because we need to build at least, I think, one more berry plantation. I'm gonna go ahead and put in another storage box. If I can click on it, there we go. That bad boy is gonna go right here. And it's gonna be for the proceeds of seeds. So, there we go. That'll do. That will do. And all the proceeds will go to the charity of me. Charity of donate everything you own and all of your time directly to me. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. No, give me the $200. You know what? I should have marked that one dungeon that we found on the map, Chad. I feel stupid now. Not that stupid because I just found it. Alright, let's go. Let's go. This needs to be marked. And what do we mark it as? We will hit this with, what do we do? The cave? The cave symbol? Okay. Okay. Be level 13. That is too much for us. We're small, we're pathetic. We could go in, we could grab some stone. I don't mind the idea of getting stone, but the boss is probably way too much for us. Yeah, we can't harvest none of this. Plus, our carrying capacity isn't really great enough to justify us wandering in and getting slapped around. So we'll go ahead, we'll break some stone. We'll smash some rock. And we'll use that, for some sustenance here. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... It feels bad without Peng-Uno around. It really does. It does feel bad without my little buddy doing his thing. But you know what? Yeah, I don't have a choice right now. He's gotta do some work on the old farm. He's the only watering pal that we got until the syndicate thugs are back. Then that means there is the potential that I could be raided again. I have armor again. I could maybe get by him. Alright, we are scrambling and dashing. Got something? Yes, we do. Yeah, unload in there. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. No, it ain't. Just lying. Just kidding. That's what we do. We steal. We don't even play fair. We just steal. We only know how to steal. Get me out of here. Yeah, shoot at the moon, buddy. You ain't hitting nothing. Alright, let's check our ill-gotten gains, huh? This floppy, as always, we got a new pal in our party. Floppy, what are you good at, huh? You are wind and grass. You got no passive skills, which means that you're not bad at anything. Planting, handiwork, gathering, medicine, and transporting. You're not terrible. You're not terrible. Alright. Okay, Flops. I see you. I see you. Alright. Let's give you a new name here. You're gonna be... let's see. In honor of Kaizo, you are run and bun. In honor of Nuzlockers everywhere, you are run and bun. There you go. Floppy is on deck. Floppy might actually be a decent pal for me to keep around for the moment. We got tech points to spend. I think the guys down there are still shooting at us probably. Don't care. Mounted torch. Don't care, don't care. Stone pit we want. We need that. Logging site we need. The bat is a little bit better of a weapon. The wall mounted house plants, don't care about that. Poison bow could be good for us, Chad. I'm not gonna lie, it could be good. Storage set. I'm just gonna let that music play because it's a banger. Must be lit with fire. I mean, it could be nice. Could be nice and probably boost heat if we're hatching fire pals. We'll get that. Now the question is, do we want to get the poison bow? Applies a venom gland. I think we can get that from hey, Demon Girl 2008R. Hey, how you doing? I know it's a late night stream we got going on here, but I figured I'd give it just a little bit of time to do our thing. Got some outfits. The hot spring, they need that. And then carpet set nobody cares about. Alright, so that's another big one that we gotta do. We gotta make this bad boy right here. It's gonna require wood, palladium, and pal fluids. And to get pal fluids, we're gonna have to take out some water-based pals. Luckily, all along that coastline is gonna be an excellent place to do that. Yeah, 1 a.m. That's correct. It is close to 1 a.m. if you're in the EST zones. If you're anywhere else, your experience may vary. Alright, so anyway, you might have missed some stuff. These guys are really angry about what I just did. I liberated our friend here in honor of Kaizo. We got a floppy here named Run and Bun. So that's our new pal. We got a little base set up. We are rocking some new stuff. Our equipment still sucks. We still go down to like a single stiff breeze coming out of the rear end of a rush ore. So you know, we gotta be a little careful. But we're doing it. We're doing it. Now, last time we explored, we got as far as the desolate church. I don't think we're heading back there just yet. I think what we'll do, we're gonna go down. Oh, and we got a couple of eggs in the inventory too. Got a couple of new eggs in the inventory. We're gonna need, in order for our base to be self-sustainable. Oh, they're coming for me. You know what? Running bun, you're up. You're up. Show them that. Oh, I don't have ammo, do I? Not really. Yeah. Yeah, running bun, come on back. Ooh, he is not accurate, but he is aggressive. He is very angry. He is a very angry boy. Yeah, you just come on out and throw some damage down. And yeah, they are hunting me to the ends of the earth here. Was just gonna take it easy and poof back to base. Please tell me they lost aggro. Yeah, they couldn't see me anymore. Couldn't see. I'm too fast, too slick, too quick. Go home already. Nobody wants you here. Also, I got a mark on the map, the presence of a cave here. Show me cave. You guys still aggroed on me? Yes, no, maybe. What's the level for this? Minimum level for the hillside cavern is 13. Syndicate Gunner is just left behind. I think he's stuck. You know what that means. Now, a good, even-handed fella would probably just let him go. But I'm not a good fella. I am Rocket the Grunt. That means we bash and crash and smash. Get out of here. Alright, and that's what you get. Alright, we're gonna poof over to the beach. And now we gotta collect some pal fluids. That means we've got to beat the living snot, actual snot, out of some pals here of the aqueous variety. So let's go and find some water-dwelling friends. Also, the beach, great opportunity to find eggs of the water variety. Do we need more water pals? Probably would be good to have a couple more. We're not going to find anything amazing on the beach, though. So, open up that mystery box of a wild egg. But ain't gonna help us that much here. Now, while I'm here, I could use a little wood. I would if I could. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chop down a tree real fast. If I come across another rock pile, I might go to the School of Hard Rock. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, we did our technology already. I need to power myself up. We got to enhance our stats. We want more carry weight, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. Going up a little bit more in carry weight. So that way, when I drop everything upon death, it can be even more tragic. That's the idea. I want maximum tragedy. I want to feel it in my bones. Keep your eyes open for anything that looks interesting in that bone pile there. You see something sticking out that looks like it could be valuable, like a treasure chest or an egg or something. Now those guys, those little flippy, what's it called? Stingray looking fellas, manta rays. They can have fluids in them. They can have lots of delicious succulent fluids. So we're gonna wanna go ahead, take some of those. Also the T-Fants, which are a lot easier to get our hands on. Also, we got another dungeon location. Please don't mind if I do. We're gonna go ahead and mark that. Boom. All these dungeons are important to mark out. We gotta know where they are so that way we can find them in the future. Come back, raid them. Is this like a regular stone that I can beat up? Oh, it is. Oh, stone, you trespassed in the wrong neighborhood. You thought you could come down to my Jersey Shore? You thought you could ride up on me, Rock? Yo, the Rock ain't got nothing on me. The Rock ain't got nothing on me. I'd have to catch my breath a little bit. But, The Rock ain't got nothing on me. So we're gonna mine this bad boy down. And then we're gonna take our ill-gotten gains. Check how much of our inventory that clogs up. Alright. How much of our inventory? A lot of it. A lot of it. Glad that I got a little expansion there. T-Faints, a couple of them at once. Alright. Flopsy up. Good old run and bun. We're gonna go ahead. Creep up on these guys. They're not gonna know what hit them. Well, actually, this one is gonna know what hit him because I'm the one that's hitting them. Get out of here. Some pal fluids. I told you what I had. They're juicy. These guys, they're full of delicious, delicious fluids. This one I might try to capture. I should still get something for catching them. Yeah, Flopsy hits him with a two-shot. Hits him with a Texas two-step. Alright, and there we go. A T-Fant. Can't use it, but you love to see it. You love to see it. Alright. Let's go ahead and what wants me? A pair of rushers. You two are absolute goons. You mean nothing to me. You are unloved. Your parents abandoned you here. Two brothers just out and about annoying everybody. Look, all the other pals are walking away from you. They live next to you and they don't want to know you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Filthy pigs. Alright, alright. So, our boys, flash rays, I think. What are they? Cellar rays. Get dunked on. Okay, we got aggro. They really did not like that. Alright, doing some acrobatics while we just let our ranged fella here do majority of the work. I think he's fully aggroed on flops there. And of course he's not. Of course he's not. Big L bozo. Freaking heck. Alright, where's our nearest back point? All the way back over here. Rough. Tough stuff, bro. Tough stuff. Telling you, cellar rays are a problem. And this game in hard mode is no joke. It is absolutely no joke, I'm telling you. Alrighty, alrighty. And who's that over there? Who's that Pokemon? It's Hawk. Pretty sure that's a boss. We not fast travel from this. Yeah, we can fast travel, but wasn't showing up. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. So, let's go. We gotta roam back across the beach again. All the way through to no man's land. Take a billion damage from having to walk out into the wilds. Yeah, step into the frozen waters. Drench your tootsies in it. That'll help keep you warm. By building character. Builds resolve. Now, eventually, we're gonna want to take out a Daydream or two. They've got Venom Sacks, but we'll probably do that inside of a dungeon. Yo, is that another egg? Is that another egg? Yo, it is an egg, and not only that, it's a large common egg. You know what that means, chat? You know what that means? That is a new non-consensual friend that we got there. New and non-consensual. Alright. We are cruising now. Having a large egg. Now, the eggs come in different rarities, and they're basically all based on how big the egg is. The bigger the egg, the rarer, and typically the more powerful the pal that you're getting out of it. So, you want big, luscious eggs. You want gigantic, honking, rolling, cracking eggs. So, we'll go ahead, wreck everything on our way over. My spine is tingling. I can see just my life ebbing away in tiny ticks of the number 1. I got more HP investment, the cold would be less of a problem. Of course, if I actually was less of a nudist and decided to keep my clothes on for 5 minutes, that would probably be even better. But we don't roll like that. The Rocket D Grunt, he just will strip naked absolutely on a dime. Does not matter, does not care. Alright, we're a little bit better off now. That T-Fant is going down. What do you got for me, buddy? You got your innards. They're gonna be your outers now. Thank you for your fluids. Alright, we need... Bengullet might be a little tough for us right now. Might be a teeny bit tough. And he's all the way out in the middle of Nowheresville. No thanks. No thanks to Nowheres. Alright. Alright. That Celeray sleeping? He is. He's out like a light, but he's level 4. This one, though, is only level 2, which means he's level done for. Yeah. Yeah, you leveled bozo is what you are. Alright. Can Run and Bun handle level 4 Celeray? We're gonna find out. Go for it, Run and Bun. Get him! Get him! Stun him! Smack him! Oh, Run and Bun is doing it. Bro, did you see that? He just said, nah, not in my neighborhood. Not in my neighborhood. You reposted in the wrong chat, Celeray. You reposted in the wrong chat. Run and Bun don't play those games. Play Run and Bun games. Win Run and Bun prizes. Alright, let's see if one of these 2 pal spheres will actually do what it's gotta do. Okay, Depressos. We don't want no Depresso. Yeah, turn on each other. Fight each other. Fight each other to the death. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, we don't mess with Depressos. They are, notoriously nasty, but I will totally come in and... Oh, you didn't drop anything. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. However, not completely unexpected. Yeah, a nice shot of Depresso. Where are we even? Hell. I guess we'll go to the very end of the island. Oh boy, they are lobbing spitballs. Oh hey, Rosie. Nice to see you again. Glad you can make it back. I promised earlier that I'd try to come back and do some more wandering. We got a new buddy, a new non-consensual friend here with our Flopsy, which we have named Run and Bun after the Kaizo community. And then we've captured these know-nothing nobodies. They do not get names. They go directly into the box. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 because they were not stolen from somebody. They are legitimate wild captures, and we do not deal in legitimacy here. Okay? They are EXP farms and nothing else. Alrighty then. What we're looking for is a couple of things here. We are trying to see if there are any eggs out here in the middle of nowhere. And if we do, we're going to grab it. Also, read it, and go for it. We got a large common egg there. That is going to hatch into something good. I am sure of it. The bigger the egg, the better the hatch. And I am banking on that being good. Unfortunately, we're a good ways away from getting an incubator yet in the game, but we're on our way. We're on our way. All right. Right now, the big objective is to take our big old club here and introduce some friends to Pain, like these T-fans, for example. Now, Flopsy, I'm gonna need you absolutely wreck these guys. Do we have any ammo left? We got one, which is just enough to trigger Flopsy's trap card and start shooting at him. Go for it. Get him. Ah, beautiful. And I will go ahead and I will take this. Give me the fluids. What is this? Requires a water pal and equipping fishing rod, huh? Okay, I guess there's salvage out there in the middle of the water. That is new. I have not played since before the fishing update, and there's been a few updates since then, so some things are going to be very, very new to me. So I'm going to have to figure them out. Maybe one day on stream I'll jump back into the world that I've already been cultivating and show progress that I made in my private studies, but right now, this is Rocket's time to shine. Rocket D-Grunt. Alright, let's see what we got here. Can we sneak up on some elephants before they notice us? Get out our club of friendship. Trust in the power of friendship, T-Fan. Embrace friendship. Oh, look, this one understands friendship. That's right. The Club of Friendship administers friendship touches to you. Alright, let's check our inventory. How are we doing on fluids? Where are we doing on fluids? And we got a remedy. 9 fluids. We need one more victim. I mean, friend to donate to us. One more friend needs to give us something that we can work with here. Alright, another Pal Sphere. A good get. Always a good get. Could fight the Celeries. We learned the hard way that they absolutely can and will kill us with extreme prejudice. Honestly, respect it. I respect it. Alright. T-Fants. We got 2 of them back to back. This is just what we need. We'll just put these guys down. That one is running for his life. We don't technically need to wreck him. And that's why we're absolutely going to do it anyway, because we are not good people here. Flopsy, attack. Send them to the Shadow Realm. And Dunzo. Absolutely Dunzo Bozo. Alrighty then. We'll send you back, and now we gotta make our way over to a nice portal so that we can try to go home here. Our nearest one is all the way back in No Man's Land, and we gotta avoid here like the plague. This is Hawk. He is a boss. He is not friendly. Also, Rosie, while you've been gone, we got a little base running. The house is still terrible, but we got some amenities now. The fluids that we're collecting are for a hot spring. The purpose behind that is that everybody needs a little R&R sometime, and our indentured servants here of the small and fuzzy persuasion need to occasionally take a mild, small break in order to keep working endlessly. So we're gonna do our best to facilitate that. Give them just one little thing. The time off? No, absolutely not. Days of R&R? No. Vacation time? Dental, health plan, insurance? What are those? What you get? What you get is you get one hot tub filled with lukewarm water. That's right. All right, let's see. Megaspheres, some pal spheres, and some gold coins. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, not bad. Alrighty then, let's see what we got here. And we learned already my gliding is pretty terrible, but there is a chest over there. The problem is I will 110% drown before I make it there. Might be able to make it from the other shore though. Might be able to make it from the other shore. Yeah, we swim like a fish, and not a fish in water though. We swim like a fish in air. So in other words, not well. We are slow, we are soft, we are squishy. Large leviathans in the ocean would like nothing more than to use our bones as toothpicks, because we ain't even got enough meat on us to be worth eating. We are essentially a utensil for something bigger and meaner than we are. We won't always be that, but for now, we absolutely are. Now let's see here. Cremus. We had a chance to grab another Vixie. We missed out on it because it absolutely deleted me off the face of the planet. Which is a shame, because Vixie is probably the best early game pal that you can come across. It is an endless generator of early game materials so long as you give it enough stuff to keep it happy. That's kind of the reason why we're going to go and make this hot tub thing. Looks like the Syndicate's in a fight with something, probably a Gumas. Yep, exactly. Those syndicates are level 1 and level 2, and they are still destroying that Gumas. That's more of a commentary on how bad Gumas is rather than how good the syndicate thugs are. I feel bad for them, and that by that I mean I wish it was me beating on them. I wish it was me. Alrighty then, let's go over. We should be nearing a place where we can get up on that bone structure. We can try to work our way over there. Let's see how much stamina we burn trying to get there. I think it's shallow enough where we don't start swimming until we're already there. Yeah. This could work. This could work. And I think we got enough climbing potential where we could actually get up this. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. If we die out here in the water, though, there is no way. Fun fact, some fish can breathe in it. That's true. That is true. Like your friend Muddy the Mud Skipper and a snakehead and carps of various... That's an egg down there. That's an absolute egg down there. Yeah. Alright, now how do we get that? That looks like a sheer cliff face. But we got to be able to stand in order to get it, right? So let's just gently drop on down. We can. Climb for your life. If you fall in the water, you are dead. You are dead 10 ways to Sunday. Alright, there is an egg. That is a grassy egg for us. And we're gonna get the treasure chest. Booyah! What did I say? 10 arrows. We are no longer arrowless. Before we were having arrowless behavior. Now we are on point. Alright then. Yeah. So, anyhow, let's go and get going here. So, if you guys are hanging out in the chat the next time that I manage to find a pal captured, one of you can, whoever chimes in first, can get to go ahead and name it. Of course, not one of the random pieces of trash that we find out in the middle of nowhere. No, it's gotta be something that we stole righteously and fairly. We only steal fair and square here. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see. Where are we? Alright, we're here. We need to be here. Alright, let's get a move on it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna head back to base. We're gonna make our hot spring and see how our berry farm is doing. So while you're out and about doing your own thing, your pals just keep on working at the base. Like I said, there's no sick days, there's no calling in, there's no holidays. They just work. Unfortunately, working nonstop 24/7 tends to cause a wee bit of a touch of the insanity. What? And insanity happens to make them work a lot worse. So we're gonna try to avoid giving them a touch of the crazy because pals are such a valuable resource for us. Not because we care, because we don't. Just know that a workforce that keeps working is a workforce we don't have to replace right away. Oh, but trust me, they will get replaced. Trust me. All except for Peng-Uno. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure, Demon Girl. Now, I thought I saw some bullets flying over here. We got some syndicate thugs, and we got a record of a journal. We'll take the journal. Let's climb up and get a view on what we're dealing with here. Just a tiny little peek see. What do we got? We got a couple of thugs. What are they shooting at, though? Is that a Vixie right there? It is a Vixie. Also, I forget what they... Oh, I can't say that one pal's name on stream. I will get demonetized. I'm not even monetized. I will get extra demonetized if I say his name. But, Quack there. Alright, Vixie, you are coming with me whether you like it or not, because you are fuel. Do I care about you? Absolutely not. But you are fuel. Alright. And... oh yeah, we got it. Okay. Vixie is on the menu. We're gonna need, only about 3,000 of them. But for now, we're good. So what you can do is if you catch a lot of pals of the same type as one you can actually use, like the Vixie that we got at home, that we got out of a cage. Its name, I named it Vulpix. Oh yeah, we're gonna go and we're basically gonna brew all the members of its species down, all of its family and friends. We're going to melt them down, and then we're going to turn them into steroids and inject it directly into our pals' veins. And that's going to make them better at pretty much everything. There is nothing like that. You didn't know, probably. That's how steroids are made. They just take a whole bunch of lesser people and they just melt them down and inject them directly into your veins. You want to know how Arnold Schwarzenegger got so big? Well, he only had like 30 people injected directly into his carotid. That's how you do it. Little known fact. Little known fact. Rosie, I don't... no, I will basically play through as much of Power World as I can stomach at one time. I will be spicing it up with other games intermittently. I got an array of different monster based games. Trying to get settings for Monster Hunter Wild to work, but that game is fighting me hard on the graphics component. It's not even my graphics processor, it's just CPU intensive. But we got other things. I got the Nexomon Extinction game. That's a pretty good turn-based thing. I got Legend of Keepers. That one's pretty fun. A little bit dicey for some audiences, but it is fun. I was thinking maybe some Sonic DX and Sonic Adventure 2. I know those games don't exactly fit the bill, but they have the Chow Garden, which is basically a monster rearing game. So, you know, I more or less, when I was younger, played those games specifically just to raise Chow on them and compete. So, alrighty. Let's see here. Now, here's what we need. We need one of these, a hot spring. And we have everything we need. Now, the question is, where do we put this bad boy? That's tough. We don't really want to block entrance ways, but you know what? This is a lovely vista on the edge of a cliff. Let's lock it in. Alright, everybody come and work. That's right, cut that minute down to a half. But yeah, probably, I would imagine, geez, it's probably going to take about 10 parts to get to the volcano, I would imagine. Problem is, with this challenge, the pace is going to be slower. Usually the flow of the game would be you catch a whole bunch of pals, you level up super fast, then you catch some really good wild ones that are over your level, basically, and you use them to bully everybody as you go along. But obviously we can't do that to that same degree, so... there is an island, I think, not to the south, like far to the northwest, I think. I'll have to look at a map, but I don't really want to cheat the experience. But it's got great stuff on the beach. The monsters there will absolutely destroy you instantaneously. But if you can survive long enough to grab some of the pickups you can find on the beach, you're going to get the highest grade of Pal Sphere. That helps a lot. But yeah, the wild mobs are nasty, and the wild dudes out there that just turn you into paste also. There's like samurais and ninjas, and oh yeah, it's bad. Alright, let's check our food stores, see what we're doing here. 82 berries. 82 berries. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, they got enough stuff. We're gonna put in the types of food that we can't use that'll spoil, because we're not gonna eat them in time, most likely. Do we even have that much? Better sort this. Alright, let's see what we got. No, we just mostly got seeds, so... And I feel bad because I still haven't quite figured out... Oh, there we go. There's the stack button. Yeah, stacks of snacks. Stacks of snacks. Alright, we're gonna turn some of this into some baked berries, because those are a little more nutritious. Not by much, but a little is better than nothing. So, get our master chef on. Look at that, how we cook berries. They look suspiciously like ham and eggs, but trust me, that's just how berries look in a pan. If you've never cooked berries in a pan, you can't tell me that that's not how it looks. So, absolutely. We're just gonna cook up some delicious, somewhat meaty, somewhat eggy berries. Yeah, the white bit and the yellow bits, that's the stem. That's how the stem looks. So we're gonna go ahead and get these cooked up. Might not do all of them, just enough to keep us satiated for a little while. Oh, and I guess our missions are done, so I can upgrade the... speaking of which, there's hunger for us. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead here. Gonna grab some berries. Where's our cooked berries? There we go. Better feed you. Also, you guys are worthless. So you can go ahead. Go in. Go in. Go in. Perfect. But yeah, this is the group. We got Palmon, the Bristler. We got Vulpix, the Vixie. And the one and the only Peng-Uno, the Pangullet. This is an all-star team. Vulpix, the motivational leader with a hydromaniac, loves to swim, loves to spit water. Then we got Palmon here, a mining foreman, has no skill whatsoever in mining, just appreciates the hustle. And of course, Peng-Uno, who everyone said was brittle. Turns out, though, he's a champion. And we got our Flopsy running bun. So now we're working on a few different things. Let's check our tech tree, see where we're at. Our next level is gonna get us nails. That's an important construction material. Bear traps, ladders. Do we got a raid coming in or something? Oh shoot, we got a raid coming in, and it ain't the Shadow Legends kind. All right, everybody on deck. We're potentially in trouble. Now this is why I picked this particular spot. It's because it's gonna take these guys a while to eventually. Where are they? Hello? They're out there a ways. Is this not a raid? Oh yes, it is. Kind of. Guys, what are you doing? Hello? I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to worry about it. I don't think those guys are making it. Yeah, they're looking a little inept in level 1. I don't think. Yeah, you just you guys do your thing. Just stare them down, intimidate them, give them a mean growl, and I'm gonna go and not do that. Alright, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna expand our territory. Pal-Back's management, base upgrade, power up. Alright, deploy another pal to work at the base. Oh, yep, stood in the flames again. Stood on the fire. I really gotta do something about that campfire. I gotta replace it with a cooking pot because I am tired of lighting myself on fire. And unfortunately, stopping, dropping, and roll doesn't really work. Alrighty. Yeah. You guys are still, I think everybody else just went back to work, didn't they? Okay. I don't think we care anymore. I don't even know how everybody's doing what they're doing. Hello? What on earth are you? Oh, that's running fun down there? What the heck are you doing? I guess you just roaming. You do you, pal. You do you. Yeah, they gave up because this base position is just too good for them. Now it's a little small, a little crusty. So eventually we're gonna need to move out, but for now it's good. Well, first raid. Not exactly a Shadow Legend, if you ask me, but got a little reference there. Let's see here. Where are we going? That's the Black Marketeer. This thing is too strong for us. This thing is too strong for us. This, though, we might be able to fight that. Alright. I don't think we can make the farm yet. Did we unlock that? Cooking, farming. I mean, we got the berries, but that ain't exactly. We do have the ranch. The rancheros. Alright, we need wood, and lots of it. Alright, Flopsy. I don't know whether you do wood, but you do hauling. So, let's see if you can help me out here. Yeah, we're gonna chop some wood here. So, good news about Vixie is that once we get that little ranch set up, Vixie will basically just hang out in there all day, making making a job of it to dig up things that we need. Basic pal spheres, basic arrows, that kind of stuff. And they'll get a lot of it too, so. Alrighty, alrighty. I think one more tree ought to do it. And then after we got that going, get this ranch set up. Do we have enough? Close but no cigar. Close but no cigarino. Alright, we'll grab this tree. Set it up. Rock and roll. And that'll do the ranch. Then we just let Vixie do its thing. We'll get more materials than we could ever want for basic exploration. Very, very solid that way. We're going to need a ton of basic pal spheres early on because that's going to be our best way of leveling up. And now we're officially too fat. We cannot walk. Come on. Our wallets are too fat with money. And our backpack is too fat with materials. So, let's see. Can we put down a range? We can. Now the question is where, because this takes up a whole heaping heckin' lot of room. You know what? It fits, therefore it sits. Alright, we got 40 seconds on that. I'll help for a little while. We'll get this smashed out. Then Vixie will actually be doing something. That'll be a nice change of pace. Everybody else will be less... You guys are giving up? Seriously? Yeah, quit, Nami. You quitters. Yeah, I know. I know. They're no good. They're no good at all. Doesn't matter. They'll finish it on their own once we get it close. Alrighty then. So, once that is got, next objective is more exploration. Deeper we go into that red mountain, the better we're gonna be. Because we're gonna have access to some really gnarly fire pals if we can manage to beat the folks that are guarding them up there. And that's the big problem. It's a big ask. You know, you ever find someone that has a big ask like that? We have somebody that can cook besides me, because I remember stopping at 10. Who the heck else can cook? I don't have another fire pal. Who knows? It must have been the Berry Fairy. So, you know, the classic Berry Fairy. What do we got for new materials? We could make the Tundra outfit. That gives us level 2 cold protection because of all those water pals we've slain. And it gives us more defense, right? By a good margin. Takes up a lot of our cloth, but it's worth it. We're making it. Hey, we're finally gonna have clothes. We're no longer in diapers. We are graduated out of diapers. We are now wearing a onesie. Perfect. Someday we'll actually be wearing big boy clothes. For now, though, the onesie will do. Alright, we'll get this maxed out. We'll equip it. This game also has blueprints that drop in various rarities. They're essentially upgraded versions of the normal recipes that you can unlock in a tree. Only problem is two things. You always got to have the recipe in your inventory in order to actually be able to use it. And then, right. And then the only other problem is that it takes heckin' tons of material to repair something that's in rough shape if it's got a bunch of levels on it. The old cloth armor. You know what? Don't need you. We don't want you. Be gone. Be gone. Alrighty then. Now, it's getting a little on the late side tonight. It's 1. Well, I'm standing in the fire. Somebody put me out. Put me out. Oh man, campfire, you are on thin ice. Freaking campfire. Alright. Okay. Now, we are gonna wanna go here and then up, I believe, is gonna be our best play. But I think we can go ahead, take a nap here until then. Get all of our health back from me lighting myself up on fire, as one does. Everyone will get to work. We'll get to see Vixie finally do something. Everybody's going out to finish construction here, hopefully. That's it. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. It's done. So Vixie's going to wander around and dig up goodies. While it's doing that, Run and Bun and I are going to head out one more time back to that base that we've been raiding. We want to get one more new friend. Let's make sure our party is clear of riffraff. Yep, no riffraff for us. Alright, so our objective is this direction. Let's go in and get that going. Well, I'm glad you're having fun, Rosie. Glad you're having fun. I step on the fireplace way more than I should. I should know by now. I've done it in every playthrough. I don't think there's been one where I haven't lit myself up on fire. You know, that's just how lit I am. Okay, here we go. Let's try to make... That is a Creamus down there. If it was a Vixie, I'd go for it. Creamus don't really help us do much of anything. So... unless we expressly rescue, quote-unquote rescue one, then there's no reason for us to deal with the wild ones. Alright. Now, who are they bullying down there? Alright. Looks like... oh, Pangullet's getting lit up. I wonder if I can parachute down there without being seen. This is Solid Snake. That's a lift monk in there. That is a lift monk that's been put away inside of there. Get our stamina back. Alright. Run and Bun. Kill. Wait, who are you shooting at? Who? Oh, this guy? That was a dirty sneak attack, buddy. Yeah, you're done. Did you see that dude? He was out there like Spider-Man. Yeah, that's right. I'm using your own cage as cover. Oh yeah, you like that? Get absolutely dealt with. Okie dokie. And that is a full clear. Full W. Don't worry, I'll rescue you into eternal servitude. Alrighty there. We got ourselves a lift monk. And you know what that means, folks. We got a new pal to add to the squad. Let's take a look at some abilities. Ace Swimmer. 40% increased movement speed on water for a pal that will never see the surface of the water in its life. Lovely ability. Lovely ability. Alright. Time for a new name. I'm looking to you, chat. First one to give me a name. I'm putting it on it. What are we going to be here today? Come on, chat. Give me a good one. Give me a good one. Remember, we got a bristler named Palmon. Lily? Okay. Lily it is. We're locking it in. Lilly, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, that's our boy there, Lily the Lift Monk. A decent name, a decent name. Alright. Now, let's take a look at what it can do. It can do gathering, planting, handiwork, lumber, and medicine production. I don't think we got anybody that can do lumber back at the base. That could be very useful. Getting a passive source of wood for repairs and whatnot. Thank you very much, Rosie, for the suggestion there. I appreciate it. It's a good name. It's a good name. All right. Now, next objective. We're gonna get as far up Red Dead Mountain as we can without becoming red or dead. Right after we check to see if we got any PAL spheres being harvested by our good buddy, because we need to grind out a couple of levels, because this level 9 low tier stuff that we got going on, that ain't gonna cut it. In order to climb that mountain, I'm guessing we're looking at level, probably at least 13, and that is the level of most dungeons, so that's what we're gonna want to look for. So let's go. Let's see the fruits of our efforts here. Alright, what do we got? What do we got, boys and girls? We got some stuff being made. I got my storage box right over here, so in theory, everything from there should be... Yes. See? Why did I tell you? Arrows already. We will grab the arrow and the 3 PAL spheres. It's not a lot to start, but 7 is enough for us to max out at least 1 PAL's records. I believe we have to get a couple more land ball. They're not worth a ton of EXP, but they're worth enough EXP. So, we're going to go ahead and build a campfire and build a berry plantation are done. So, if we add Lily to the work schedule, and we got to put the lock on them. There we go. You're up. Perfect. And that means we can upgrade the base again. Boo, yeah. And the great thing about Lily is that he's going to go around and he's going to not only be able to harvest, but the trees that are respawning on this level, he'll be able to go ahead and get them. And as a matter of fact, if I build the infrastructure for it, I should be able to build a staircase that'll get them up there. Too close to a facility of some kind. Let's try the placement here. We'll try to get a staircase going. Oh, is that the only way that it wants to work this? Sure. We'd like talk about this? Really? We can't talk about this. You just like that. You just built different, huh? Okay. Okay, I understand. Kind of hate you for it. Make it work. We'll make it work. Okay, and then one more to bridge the gap in. Perfect. Now we need another platform. Something like right over here-ish. And then we're going to build another staircase, because it's funny like that. And then we build one of these. That should do it. That should do it. I'm going to build one more platform so I don't end up sending myself flying into the abyss. There we go. Now, our lift monk should be able to get up here and smash these trees as well as any other pals, because they will path on the stuff that you make. So, should work out quite famously. Alright, let's do a quick inventory check. Make sure all of my stuff is holding up. Yeah, it's pretty beat up. Go ahead and repair that. Our good old wooden club. Good old Billy the Club. Repair him. Repair our stone axe. Let me ask you about it. There we go. Alrighty. And let's see. For manufacturing purposes, You want to keep some wool. I'll generate another 2 batches of arrows. That's 6 arrows. So we got a little bit of ammo to draw a little bit of aggro. Alright, one more. And boom! There we are. We're all set up. So, let's go ahead. I think our first objective, we want to get that save point right over there near the realm of the frozen wings. We won't be fighting the Pang King. He's a little outside of our league right now. And this will be while we wait for Vulpix the Vixie to generate a little more income for us. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, alright. We're gonna mosey on through here. We're gonna cut across this ravine the moment that we can. This might get me just high enough where I can make that glide. Yeah, that's right. And then we stick to the wall like our fingies are made of Elmer's glue. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You know what? We haven't maxed out on creamies yet. Probably worth it to try to do that. Yeah, my armor can take it. Yeah, you think you're cute with that. How about this? Boom. And done. That's some bonus EXP. We'll take it. We'll take it. How close are we to our next level? Let's see. 6 points. That almost did it. That almost did it. Next thing, we catch, kill, harvest. We could basically pick our nose right now. We'd level up from it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our way this direction onto the Red Dead Mountain. Intimidating. Absolutely intimidating. Not as intimidating as us, though. Not as intimidating. Look at these eyes. Do these eyes look like the eyes of a man who is afraid of a little red tree? No. No, they don't. What? He's probably afraid of a lot more than just those trees. Alright, let's see. We're gonna glide on across here. And we're good. We are good. Perfect. We'll climb on up, get ourselves situated, and we'll survey what we got on the land. I saw a big pool of water up there. There could be something of interest for us. Or no, this is the Peng Gullet fight. Yep. Good old Peng King lives at the bottom of there. And there we go. We teched up. We leveled up. Technically. Alright, 3-shot bow is a staple of every early playthrough. It uses your regular arrows, but better. 3 times the bullets, 3 times the damage. Primitive furnace, that's going to allow us to turn that iron ore. The reason we built our base there, particularly there, is so that we could get access to a ton of iron right next to home. Ladders. Allows you to climb, yeah, but it doesn't allow your pals to climb, so it doesn't matter. Nails, we absolutely need those. But yeah, all that iron, it can be a pain to get a hold of. So what we're gonna do is harvest all of that all day, and then we'll be able to take it into the forge and make something real nice out of it. So, yep.